Doubt kills more dreams than failure. There's a quote that's been floating around for years, showing up on everything from Pinterest boards to graduation speeches. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. And the older I get, the more I realize just how true that is. We grow up hearing a lot about failure. Don't fail that test. Don't strike out. Don't mess up the big interview. Failure gets a bad rap. But you know what's worse than failing? Never even trying. And that's exactly what doubt does. It sneaks in quietly, like a whisper in the back of your mind, and convinces you that you're not good enough, not ready, or that it's just not worth the risk. And just like that, a dream dies, not because you went for it and stumbled, but because you let doubt talk you out of it before you ever took the first step. The voice in our heads. Everyone hears that voice. You're not alone. Even the most confident people you know have wrestled with doubt. Athletes, artists, entrepreneurs, parents, everyone. The voice sounds like this. I'm not smart enough to start that business. What if people laugh at me? I don't have the right background. I'm too old. I'm too young. That voice is convincing. It doesn't yell, it whispers. And because it comes from inside our own heads, we tend to believe it. But here's the truth. That voice is lying. You don't need to have everything figured out before you begin. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to take that first step. Doubt wants you to sit still. Dreams need you to move. Failure isn't the enemy. We treat failure like it's the worst-case scenario. But honestly, it's not. Failure teaches. It humbles. It redirects. You might fail and feel embarrassed, sure, but you'll also walk away stronger and smarter than you were before. Think of how many stories you've heard about people who failed a lot before finally succeeding. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper job for lacking imagination. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter found a home. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. The list goes on. What's important isn't that they failed. It's that they didn't let doubt stop them from trying again. If they had listened to that inner voice saying, "You're not good enough," we never would have heard of them. Doubt doesn't just stop success. It prevents it from ever being born. Dreams are fragile, but so are excuses. Dreams are powerful, but they're also easy to squash. All it takes is one comment from someone you trust, or one sleepless night filled with self-doubt, and suddenly that goal you were chasing feels impossible. But here is something to think about. If you're going to make excuses not to chase your dreams, at least make sure they're true. Most of the time, the things we tell ourselves are based on fear, not fact. Ask yourself, is it really too late to go back to school? Are you really not talented enough to write that book? Are you really going to live your whole life wondering what if? The truth is, you can figure it out as you go, as you. No one knows what they're doing at the beginning, not the startup founder, not the musician, not the teacher on their first day. They just believed in their dream more than they believed in their doubts. Courage isn't loud. Sometimes we think courage looks like big, bold moves, quitting your job, moving across the country, launching a company, and yeah, sometimes it does. But often courage is quiet. It's sending that email, signing up for that class, writing one page, saying yes even though you're scared. You don't have to make a leap. A step is enough. Because every small move chips away at doubt and builds momentum. Before you know it, you're doing the thing you once thought you couldn't. You only get one life. At the end of the day, this is what it comes down to. You only get one shot at this, one life, one chance to write your story. What do you want it to say? Do you want to look back and see a list of things you were too afraid to try? Or do you want to say, I gave it everything I had? Failure might hurt, but regret cuts deeper. You'll never regret trying. Even if it doesn't go the way you hoped, you'll walk away with experience, wisdom, and maybe even a better direction. But if you never try, if you let doubt keep you on the sidelines, then you will never know what could have been. And that's the real tragedy. So what now? If you've been sitting on a dream, something you want to build, create, or become, here's your sign. Go for it. Don't wait until you feel ready. That day might never come. And don't wait for permission either. Nobody else can see your vision the way you can. It's not their job to believe in it. It's yours. Take the leap, or at least take the first step. Apply, start, create, call, say yes, show up. Doubt will always be there, but it only wins if you let it. Final thought. Dreams aren't lost to failure. They're lost to fear. They're lost to hesitation, overthinking, procrastination, and that inner voice whispering, "What if you're not good enough?" But here's the truth. You are. And even if you're not there yet, you will be. Just don't let doubt keep you from finding out. Because the saddest words in the world aren't "I failed." They're "I never tried."